Well, this week the BBC News Channel has been shining the spotlight on young people. They are winners of this year's Rotary Young Citizens Awards. Well, Ellie Crisell is at Birmingham's International Convention Centre, where that award presentation is about to take place. So, Ellie, I bet there's a great atmosphere there.
Well, there's a very quiet atmosphere. It's really eerie to be standing in an enormous conference hall. You may be able to see behind me with all these people waiting expectantly for us to talk. The pressure is on. Yes, we are indeed here in Birmingham at the International Conference Centre for Rotary's annual conference, as you say. It's a special year for Rotary this year. It is the 100th anniversary of Rotary in Great Britain and Ireland. It was set up over 100 years ago in America by a lawyer, and the idea was, the principles behind it are philanthropy and friendship. So the idea was to get together business leaders, professionals, community leaders to come together in local communities and help those who needed, both locally and of course globally. There are more than 1.2 million members of Rotary globally in more than 200 countries, and in this country 51,000 members. So a really huge organisation, and I'm sure we've all heard of some of the charitable work that Rotary has been involved in. But the reason we're here today is because one of the projects that Rotary has organised is an awards ceremony to celebrate the achievements of exceptional young people in the community. These are either young people who have perhaps overcome some personal adversity, or they've gone out of their way to help others. And this is called the Rotary Young Citizens Awards. As you've said, we've been running reports all week on the BBC News highlighting the particular young people who are here waiting expectantly behind me to receive their awards. So it's open to young people under the age of 25 across Great Britain and Ireland, and Rotary clubs have been nominating for months now, putting people forward who they think deserve to be honoured in this way. And we have the shortlist of 5 winners. It can either be an individual or a group, and we have a mixture of both this year. And they are waiting behind me. We're going to run the award ceremony right through for you now, so you'll see all of the young people receiving their awards. We'll be chatting to them all and hearing their amazingly inspirational stories. So I'm not going to waste any more time chatting to you. I'm going to hand straight over now to my presenter, Connie Huck, who's on stage, ready to tell us more. Connie.
Thank you very much, Ellie. Hello and welcome, one and all. It's fantastic to be here. I'm Connie Huck, and we're here in Birmingham for Rotary's Young Citizens Awards 2014, which is now in its 8th year. The awards honour the extraordinary achievements of young people who have all done something unique and something fantastic in society. Rotary clubs across Britain and Ireland nominated youngsters for these awards. The eventual winners are here with us today, and over the next half an hour, you're going to see some truly inspirational young people. So to our next award. Now, there are 45,000 young deaf people in the UK, and our next award winner says that that's who she's campaigning for, and she wants to meet each and every single one of them. She's going to be a busy young lady. 16-year-old Bethany Eason from the Wirral is herself profoundly deaf and wears a cochlear implant. She was nominated for the award by Bebington Rotary Club. Lindsay Prosser went to meet her.
I just love it. It's just, I can't even explain the feeling. Although the music doesn't sound perfect, everyone sounds like robots. But I just love dancing. It's just what moves in me.
Bethany Eason's talent is remarkable. She may not be able to hear music properly, but that has never stopped her following her dream.
People say that deaf people can't dance. People say that deaf people can't become pilots. People say that deaf people can't become train drivers. But I don't believe that at all. I believe that they can achieve anything that they want when they put their minds to it.
Bethany juggles schoolwork with her role as a national ambassador for deaf children. She's fought against cuts to benefits and campaigned for more help for deaf pupils.
We created a petition called Stolen Futures, and we got quite a lot of signatures through that, and we actually got a debate in Parliament as well, which was really successful.
Bethany's head teacher was so impressed by her drive, he nominated her for the award.
We encourage any child who wants to develop their social conscience, and certainly with Bethany, she's done other things she may not have told you about yet, where we've had signing language going on in the evenings that Bethany helped develop and bring forward for the school, for the community to come in. and be involved with that. So it's not just what she does within the school and the pupils within the school, it's actually the outside community that she works hard with.
Whilst Bethany is realising her dream, her ambition is to help many more teenagers to do the same.
Fantastic work. And Bethany is here with us today on stage. Congratulations on this award, Bethany. What does it mean to you?
It means a lot to me. It's phenomenal that I've actually received this award, and because I'm representing the National Deaf Children's Society and other deaf young people, and it means a lot to them as well.
Why are you campaigning for other young deaf people?
I feel that everyone should deserve the good standard of life and should deserve good quality of life in school, at home, environment.
Definitely. And you're concerned, aren't you, about the cuts that could be coming up? Tell us a bit about that.
Well, they were changing from the disability living allowance through to the personal independence payment, and the grading on the personal independent payment wasn't, it didn't have scorings for a lot of deaf young people. It was more about can you communicate properly, and because I had already passed those and I can talk like a deaf young person, like a normal person, sorry, and not like someone who thinks is deaf, and I can come across not as a deaf person. So
you've been on both sides of the fence, as it were.
Definitely.
And do you think the bullying spurred you on to do the work that you're doing? Is that
most definitely? Two different people.
Yeah, you talk of your old self and your new self, don't you?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, previously I wasn't the person that I am now, and I was my self-esteem was very low.
Yeah.
And then when I moved to my new school, and I was with other people, and I fitted in well with them, and I was accepted for who I was, and that definitely made an improvement.
And you want to see that happen to other people, because it's changed your life so much, didn't it?
Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, we're very happy for her, and we hope that she goes on to do great things. The work she's doing is absolutely amazing. Bethany Eason.
Thank you.
So we have seen perhaps the people of the future that will be running the country. It's been great to be joined by these inspiring young individuals, and I'd like you to all join me in giving them a huge round of applause, and also welcoming on stage in the process the President of Rotary International in Great Britain and Ireland, Nan Macready. So a final word from you on the Young Citizen Award winners 2014.
The clubs are the people who nominate, and they pick the people in their communities that they know are doing a tremendous job. And I hope you guys are going to be Rotarians in the future. But no,
recruiting.
I think can't stop
all
recruiting.
The time.
No, I'd like to congratulate every one of them, because each one of them has faced stiff competition to get where they are, and they've done a fantastic job. So well done, everybody.
So why is it important to recognise these young role models?
Well, we complain so much about what the youngsters are doing. Why don't we celebrate the things that they're doing right, instead of complaining that they're all hoodies and druggies and what have you? These are an example of what young people really are like.
Yeah.
So it's very important.
Definitely, and the future of tomorrow.
Right.
A huge congratulations to all this year's winners who were nominated by Rotary clubs across Britain and Ireland. Well, I'm afraid that is it from me at the Rotary Young Citizen Awards 2014 in Birmingham. I'm sure you will all agree it has been very inspirational, and we've met some very impressive youngsters indeed. If you would like to catch all of the features on this year's winners, you can do so online at bbc.co.uk/young citizens.